So Bridget, tell us what brings you to MFNC.
I met Dr. Schmo almost 4 years ago, 6 months after I suffered a traumatic brain injury, whiplash. I spent 6 months going to doctors who were not able to help me, and within the course of a year, Dr. Schmo was able to get me back to normal. I was not able to drive, I was not able to read, I couldn't really leave the house or a dark room. So I spent, like I said, probably maybe 2 days a week with Dr. Schmo over the course of a year, and was essentially back to normal and normal functioning. Then shortly after that, I moved to the state of Virginia. Coincidentally, right before we left, my daughter had suffered a concussion. We weren't able to get the treatment through Dr. Schmo. We went through regular treatment in Virginia. I'm here today because unfortunately 6 months ago I got hit in the back of the head with a volleyball, suffered another traumatic brain injury, and I've been back once for help with from Dr. Schmo, and I'm back again for more treatment. This injury wasn't as severe. I wasn't, stuck in a quiet, dark room. However, I was having issues with balance and dizziness, and my eyes just not functioning properly. I could feel one eye was moving inward. I wasn't walking properly. A lot of similar symptoms that I had before, so I was able to recognize quickly probably what had happened, and I wanted to get the appropriate treatment right away. In addition to that, within the time frame that we moved back from Virginia after my daughter had her concussion, even though she was cleared by the medical community, she was never quite the same. She was an incredible athlete, swimmer, played a gymnast, and she suffered 3 injuries: a shoulder injury, she broke an arm, she broke her ankle. And I always thought in the back of my mind this was some sort of lingering issue from her concussion, although the doctors kind of didn't agree with that. Last year around this time, she had her normal pediatrician visit, was given a vaccination, and started having concussion symptoms. She couldn't go to school for a week, and she started having a tremor in her left hand. Again, the doctors really didn't believe it had any affiliation with the vaccine, and that it just happened. In my heart, I felt like there was some residual issue from her concussion that hadn't been resolved. So we both came back last spring after my concussion, and Dr. Schmo was able to instantly, within like a day and a half, take away my most severe symptoms: the dizziness, the little bit of vertigo, the weakness on my left side with my arm hanging. And again, within just a couple of days, take Anna's tremor down to something that looked like this, to just a very small tremor. So we're back here to follow up with Dr. Schmo and seek treatment to kind of fine-tune our concussions and our symptoms. And I mean, we're both feeling a tremendous amount of better just after 2 days.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you.